Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Tuesday, May the 3rd. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could resonate today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you. The reading is also not sign specific, guys, but I will call out any zodiac signs that you may or may not be dealing with. Before jumping in with the cards, let's talk about some astrology aspects. Today we have Jupiter in Pisces, sextile Pluto in Capricorn. So I think get ready to connect with some of your hidden talents, some deep, dark desires that maybe you've been repressing. The energy really is allowing us as a collective to begin to embrace new directions and new pursuits moving forward. So this transit can bring forward all kinds of success through making those positive changes in your life. You don't always have to force change, and you do not have to react negatively to any unexpected changes or upheavals. So whatever changes are taking place in these energies with this transit is likely going to be a part of your natural organic development in your life associated to your spiritual influences. So it is a lot of spiritual and personal growth. We're manifesting wealth. We're manifesting co-creating with these cosmic universal energies, especially when it comes to professional advancement within your own spiritual career. So there's a lot of powerful forces at work behind the scenes that are kind of pushing us all, promoting us to that next higher level. So you might be getting a promotion of some sort at work, or maybe being promoted into that spiritual leadership role for this collective mission. So any investments you make now are likely to mature and experience massive growth spurts. And it is this initiation energy when it comes to embracing positive change in your life. You might need to help another person, or maybe you're being called into a collective group effort when it comes to your own spiritual journey. So it's this strong triggering urge to kind of reform areas in your life to coincide with these new doorways and these new opportunities that are kind of opening up. So if you're kind of able to go with the flow, then you're likely going to be able to take full advantage of these opportunities that are likely going to just fall into your lap or open up right in front of you. So this can really be a great time of satisfaction and achieving all of your goals, and gaining that popular influence when it comes to your mission. So it is this transformation through benevolent power, leadership, influence, and maybe you're going to come into contact who's going to play a pivotal role when it comes to your own leadership skills or your spiritual education, or a new business dealing of some sort that will be linked to your spirituality, that will have a profound influence when it comes to a positive direction in your life and the energies. So this aspect, it doesn't matter what your Jupiter placement is or what your Pluto placement is. This is like a cosmic weather energy that we're all going to be feeling no matter what your personal placements are. So it's really not specific to personal natal charts. So with Jupiter forming this sextile to Pluto, I think we're all discovering our purest ambitions, our real, true motivations. What do we want to do that's going to bring enjoyable pleasure into our lives and also create a productive experience moving forward? So it's really a time to embrace improving your life, growing, and bringing something to that next level. It's like this big leveling up energy, and this deep desire can lead us to motivating our personal pursuits and reaching our goals a little bit more ambitiously. So especially with that Venus and Aries, it's all about passion, action. So the energy is really enhancing the positive uses of this energy transit to take those steps to kind of better ourselves in all areas of our life. So you might find yourself finally solving that long-standing problem in your life, and recognizing what maybe didn't come full circle in the past that is needing to come full circle. So Get ready to seek that deep inner meaning for your life, to strive for that deep sense of purpose. And when we just went through that lunar node activation, it is activating our purpose, our mission. And this energy today is kind of encouraging us all to take those steps to improve our lives, our lifestyle habits. Maybe, you know, getting grounded in a new career project of some sort. You might have to deal with a little bit of competition, and, you know, healthy competition is all good, especially if you're in competition with yourself and your previous performance and wanting to grow beyond what you've already mastered. So, the energy can bring forward a lot of opportunistic energies, but you need to recognize these opportunities in advance in order to take full advantage of the energies today. All right, let's jump in with some cards, guys, and see what else needs to come through in the energies. I am using the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck to start. So, you know, this is where many of us have been over the last couple years, deep in hermit mode, deep in solitude, spending time alone. And, you know, when we begin to enjoy the warmth of our own company and we can find peace from within and truly look in the mirror and love ourselves, that's when loneliness will cease to exist, because we are never ever truly alone. So you might want to be mindful of some self-talk today. Practice that positivity. If you've been playing into negative self-talk, then you're likely playing into all kinds of negative limiting behaviors that have been keeping you stuck, depleted, and stagnant. And maybe it's time to address your thought processes, because the more gratitude and positivity you bring into your life, the more that will be made manifest in your physical reality. So practice that positive mindset. We are expanding beyond these old limitations in the mind space, and somebody here is definitely needing to surrender, to really release any remnants of lower ego in order to kind of be in the flow. So there's definitely a divine agenda on tap in the energies today. There's definitely forces working behind the scenes when it comes to any roadblocks or obstructions or challenges. And, you know, any rejection in the energy is put in place for your own personal protection. So you might want to protect your energy with some healing light. And as we shine our light bright, we are always susceptible to those negative karmic attacks, those psychic attacks. So protect your energy. But let's see what needs to come through with the cards today. Self-worth. That's what that Taurus North Node activation was triggering. What do you value in your life? What is going to bring forward that distinct purpose in your life that no one else can claim, especially when it comes to any self-worth issues? So I do feel there's been a lot of divine inspiration coming through, a lot of incoming messages from your higher self, your guides, and your angelic team recently, trying to get you to ignite your passions again, to find something that really speaks to your heart and your soul. What will really uplift that mood, especially if you've been deep in solitude, feeling all alone. Maybe you've been waiting to receive a message of significant importance. And when this message comes through, I think you're going to be asked to really listen with that open heart and that open mind, because I do feel there's a divine masculine here that's really deepening his relationship to himself, trying to figure out what's really going to ignite his passions. And maybe somebody that's been deep in solitude, feeling all alone, longing for that deep connection with another. But let's see what other cards just flipped out. Healer. Many of us are very gifted healers. We all have the ability to heal our own inner wounds. And when we master healing our own inner wounds, then we're kind of being asked to take action towards embracing these healing gifts and embracing this knowledge and putting that message out there. So a major purge and cleanse. I feel there is a divine masculine going through a major purge and cleanse. They've not been open to receiving these divine blessings, but I feel there's been a recent eclipse of energies when it comes to negative people, places, and things in your life that have recently been purged in order for a divine masculine to kind of deepen his relationship to himself. So there is a masculine here that is definitely learning his own soul's language, what's going to motivate him, and what he can do to bring love into a situation. Maybe this divine masculine was playing into some lower ego desires, and maybe they lacked some empathy in the past, but there's this empathic nature, this compassionate, understanding nature coming to the surface when it comes to understanding we all walk our own journey, we all walk different timelines, and there is a masculine getting ready to find his inner strength, to assert his spiritual logic with reason in order to progress forward. So there is a masculine coming into a lot of clarity as this energy is flowing through for this huge release. Maybe this masculine was struggling with inadequacy issues, self-worth issues, and I do feel an activation of somebody's life purpose when it comes to a divine masculine really getting ready to ignite their passion again, maybe to ignite that flame. So I feel somebody has been retreating from negative people, circumstances, and really addressing these negative behavioral patterns in order to go through this soul rejuvenation of mind, body, and spirit. So I do think somebody's getting ready to come forward because a spark has been lit when it comes to a new creative endeavor. And somebody is being pushed forward to go after what it is that they love. And maybe this has to do with career. But there's a lot of self-development taking place in the energies today when it comes to recognizing where you've neglected yourself, where you've lacked nurturing this part of you that has been striving for this growth, this expansion, because we never, ever truly stop working on ourselves. So manifesting something here. Something is coming into your physical reality that you have manifested through your daily meditation and your daily affirmations. So the universe has been sending you the signs and the synchronicities saying, hey, you're on track. It's coming right on time. And there's definitely this awakening of this higher consciousness around somebody's soul's identity, a divine masculine soul's identity. So let's go a little bit further. And see what needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck. Yeah, so there's going to be a wall, a challenge, an obstacle when it comes to bringing a loving connection together, likely a twin soul connection. So let's keep going here and see what else needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck for the energies today. Big changes are coming. I think somebody's taking a mental vacation, taking a step back, going through this energy of soul retrieval, rejuvenation, regaining control of their life after I think a situation likely blew up recently. Maybe there's a masculine moving because the change has happened. Something definitely has been eclipsed, and there is a masculine that's taken a break, taken a step back, really looking back at the past to understand a lesson in its entirety, really navigating carefully through some shadow integration work is what I'm feeling, preparing to seize a new opportunity. But there is a need to regain control and to go through this period of heart healing and renewal. And it takes time. We got to be patient with ourselves when it comes to balancing a situation out. So Libra energy, Scorpionic energy, and there's that Taurus eclipse energy. So somebody's been patiently waiting for a renewal or a rebalancing. There's definitely been somebody not being honest, not being truthful, wearing a mask, playing into some ego desires, maybe even masking the pain on their heart when it comes to this healing energy, when it comes to this renewal and regaining control. I feel there's been a huge block between you and this person. And somebody's definitely facing a bunch of challenges when it comes to a deep past life connection, where the roots run deep, closing out a major karmic cycle. So get ready to go after your hopes and your wishes. If you've been praying for unlimited abundance, I think get ready. It's all going to fall into place just as this person enters your life, because they've recently gone through a major ending, learning a valuable karmic lesson, preparing for this renewal, this rebirth, and this fresh start. So somebody knows it's time to seize a new opportunity, and they've been patiently navigating carefully through a major ending, a lot of upheaval and change, and somebody's just kind of taking a breather after maybe packing up and moving homes. And they're going through a period of heart healing before taking action to seize this new opportunity. So let's jump in with some tarot and see what other energies need to come through today for the collective. I do feel this divine masculine maybe wasn't using their head in the past. Maybe they were thinking, you know, with something other than their head, which has created a lot of delayed progress moving forward. But there is some healing here taking place. When it comes to a new beginning in love, there is going to be an exciting new beginning. But there is a period of healing before somebody can rush in for that reconciliation, for that reunion of some sort, because there's that karmic reset. Somebody has definitely recently gone through a very intense soul awakening of some sort when it comes to some foolish behavior in the past, when it comes to healing past heartbreaks, healing the heart, sitting in a lot of truth, in a lot of authenticity, going through a period of internal expansion, really striving to balance the inner energies from within before taking action. But there's going to be a lot of action taken. Somebody's quickly going to be coming in for that new beginning in love, because there is a holy grail love here, and smack dab in the middle, we got a message coming, communication coming when it comes to a new creative business endeavor, a new adventure that will, you know, yield a lot of passion and a lot of love. Water and fire create steam, a steamy romance, you know, birthing below the surface. But there's definitely a need to heal some past regret and some shame around a missed opportunity as a cycle fully closes out. So we got 3 aces, guys, because the overall outcome is incoming abundance, a windfall, an inheritance, something that you can take to the bank, something that's going to grow, that's going to leave a legacy behind after you leave this physical life. 3 aces, and definitely a major karmic lesson is being learned. Ooh, and that just flipped out in reverse. So healing any past shame, regret, remorse, and guilt. When it comes to a missed opportunity, I think get ready to receive a text message, an email, something small, but it will lead to a lot of abundance, because somebody, without a doubt, is going through a very intense spiritual awakening, a period of soul retrieval, rest, rejuvenation, after going through a period of disillusionment, because I think there was confusion. Somebody was guarded on the heart space, and, you know, I feel somebody is aggressively wanting to come in with some communication and some action, because they've definitely recently gone through a Kundalini life force activation. Something has been ignited inside of this divine masculine, and they're coming after victory and success. I think this is a victor. This is somebody who's been to war, who's faced a lot of struggles and challenges, and has expanded through the heart space through all of these struggles and challenges. A lot of Leo energy, Scorpio, and there's somebody getting ready to come forward with a lot of honest communication, the cold, hard truth about all past manipulative behavior. So there's healing. There's healing the heart, healing manipulative behavior, healing any abusive behaviors from the past when it comes to a missed opportunity that somebody wasn't willing to look at because the pain was so deep on their heart, quite possibly a Cancer or an Aquarius. And I don't think there's been a lot of communication. You know, withholding communication is also a form of manipulation. Maybe somebody was working on their finances. Maybe they didn't feel worthy to come forward with an offer until they felt grounded and stable in their finances. But there is, without a doubt, a lot of love here and a lot of passion. And we basically almost got all of the masculine energies out. So there is a divine masculine here, without a doubt, going through an awakening of some sort, really integrating all of these lessons, integrating their mind, their heart, their passion, and mastering the lower material world is what I'm feeling when it comes to a foundation that is likely meant to be, that is going to bring a lot of happiness. You know, it's like the mom, the dad, the kids, and the dog having it all. And somebody, I feel, is you know, regretting maybe not committing in the past, fear of commitment in the past. But there is going to be a new opportunity here to start fresh. Something without a doubt is coming full circle when it's stemming around commitment is what I'm feeling. And there's recently been a very powerful awakening with this divine masculine who is finally ready and willing to receive these incoming messages from his higher self, I feel. So let's look into this Four of Swords. Yeah, healing. So we do get the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Coins. So I feel healing from a karmic contract. Something is definitely coming to an end. This is a shift in legacies. Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo energy. Because I think it was a false foundation. It was built on lustful, tempting desires. Somebody was wearing a mask. Somebody was not truthful and honest. And I do feel somebody wants to come in with an apology because the unlimited abundance lies with you. And there's definitely been a shift in perceptions recently. Pisces, shattering of illusions. Somebody's been playing the martyr, staying stuck in a situation, likely for financial stability. There is a need to bring forward an offer or an apology of some sort, because there is a lot of love here. I feel a lot of heart expansion, a heart awakening of some sort when it comes to making an unexpected choice in love. And the Lovers is always a choice between two, Gemini. So somebody is getting ready to take that step forward when it comes to bringing an apology forward for maybe choosing another lover in the past and walking away from you, because they want to work with you. And there is going to be a lot of passionate communication back and forth coming up here. So let's look into this message, this Page of Swords. There's going to be a message coming when it comes to this new beginning. And somebody's definitely been stuck up in their head when it comes to coming forward, because I think maybe this divine masculine deeply betrayed you in the past, and they've been in like this karmic prison cell of their own making, sitting in a lot of truth, waiting for the bubble to be burst when it comes to, you know, sending that offer, that invite, or coming in quickly. So healing some past betrayal. There's been illumination of some backstabbing. And, you know, we first expand on the inside before expanding on the outside. So, you know, maybe this divine masculine's behavior in the past was rooted in a negative childhood pattern when it comes to relationships, a core wound of maybe not feeling worthy enough, but you struck their heart. And I don't think you've ever, you know, left their heart. And they're finding their strength and their determination to walk away from a cycle that's not working, that's taught them a valuable lesson about what it is they don't want, so they can finally release a long-standing burden. So somebody's hitting rock bottom in order to build brand new in a new direction. So let's look at this Five of Cups reversed, World. The doorway of opportunity is opening right now. So somebody's gathering their emotions. They know they have to come forward with the whole truth and nothing but the truth when it comes to the past. Maybe there was a lot of passion in the past, but they were in and out, back and forth, non-committal, likely playing the field with several other women. And that was a block for this happily ever after. So somebody's getting ready to take control of a situation. They've been going through a period of prolonged grieving is what I'm feeling. And the doorway is opening now when it comes to this missed opportunity. Somebody preparing to take action. Aries, Leo, Sag, get ready to receive a lot of communication. But I think if you're this high priestess, you already know that this is coming. Maybe this was a lesson in mastering your psychic gifts and your telepathic connection. But I think you both had to go deep into the darkness to understand the mysteries of this connection in order for a cycle to completely close out. So let's look at this Judgment energy. Page of Coins, Two of Wands, the Wheel. Yeah. Somebody's been losing a lot of sleep, likely riddled with stress and anxiety, nightmares when it comes to rebalancing a situation that was not just, that was not fair. If you were treated unpoorly, get ready for a judgment to go in your favor today, because that Jupiter energy is coming in, and this is the time to expand beyond this stuckness. The wheel is spinning things forward because it's kind of time to decide. It's time to choose. And this will lead to, you know, a new beginning. So get ready for an offer, something tangible in the physical. Somebody's coming forward with a gift or an offer, and a lot of communication. There is a masculine getting ready to take action and to do what is right, to bring a twin soul union together. The Emperor and the Empress build empires Yeah, they do. And this will lead to a lot of abundance and a lot of healing, a connection that will bring, you know, a lot of truth forward. This is a connection where the two of you will be able to both be authentically yourself. And I do feel an empress here that is getting ready to reap the rewards of her hard work, and a divine masculine getting ready to take action towards his true love, because the time is now for this third energy to be birthed into your reality. And this is wishes being granted. This is what you prayed for. This is what you wished for. But there is going to be a need to talk about any past lying, thieving, and stealing, because there was definitely some thieving in the past, some lying, some cheating. There was some double loyalty in the past, disloyalty, and I think these seeds were planted a very long time ago. And we're bringing forward loyal reciprocal connection. So there is a deep spiritual connection here, a twin soul union that will bring forward a lifetime committed partnership. And I do feel there's been blocks, there's been withholding of communication, and somebody is finally ready to do the work, because they're going to shed the old to bring in the new. Could be dealing with a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Capricorn. But there's somebody getting ready to take back control of their life, to lead, to be that leader, to be that provider, to be that father figure, and to go after victory and success, to rebalance a very unbalanced situation in the past. So I think somebody's going to be coming forward with an offer, something to balance out some very unbalanced scales in the past. There's been a lack of indecision when it comes to choosing a direction forward. But I think somebody, you know, is expanding beyond a karmic cycle, a toxic trauma bond cycle. And they're coming in with a lot of passionate communication, because they are being divinely guided towards this spiritual union and this soulmate connection. And it will be a lifetime partnership. Beautiful. Let's get a couple last messages from Spirit to close off the reading. We'll see what other messages from Spirit need to come through when it comes to these energies today. Somebody's been practicing the law of attraction, I feel. So let's see what last messages Spirit has. Yeah, you are definitely being given a chance to do something over. You know, it's time to say no to the past. It's time to understand that everything happens for a reason, and I think everything is coming full circle. This will be a family structure that will offer you love and support, the love and support that maybe you've been seeking in this state of aloneness. And there's definitely been a masculine all up in his head in that Nine of Swords, overthinking, and that's not healthy. So it's like this huge release of these obsessive thought patterns in order to take action, because there is a masculine gaining a lot of self-awareness, a new perspective, and maybe seeing this Empress's point of view, Taurus, Libra. So get ready. You are being given a chance to do something over, something that was likely a missed opportunity that never fully got off the ground in the past. So what are you going to do differently this time? What are you going to do differently this time? Because in the past, I think somebody played into self-sabotaging behaviors. And now that they see things from the other person's point of view, looking at it from a lens without those rose-colored glasses on, there's a major shift in perspective. And definitely somebody's spiritual path has recently been illuminated. And they're putting in those healthy boundaries in order for this to come into manifestation. So major transition, positive transition. So allow whatever is transiting in your life today to take place, because there is a twin soul union trying to come into fruition and a do-over, something that was, you know, missed out on in the past. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I do encourage you to check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.